This is Melissa Vandelay, role play 1.
Hi Mel, you wanted to have a meeting today?
Yes, please take a seat.
What's this about?
Before we get started, Eddie, I want you to know that everything we've discussed here today will remain confidential, and the aim of today's meeting is to have an open and honest conversation.
Okay, sure. Is everything okay?
I've been approached by another sales member, Lynn, regarding a complaint about your behaviour towards her recently. She has stated that she has felt as though you have been putting her down regarding her sales numbers compared with yours and telling her that this is letting the team down. She has stated that she's felt you have been quite insensitive, which has caused Lynn to feel upset and depressed. Lynn has approached myself to help resolve this issue.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm honest, her sales aren't as great as mine, and I just said something to her, maybe help her bring her sales up, but I didn't mean to come across as insensitive.
Okay, Eddie. This meeting is just to formally address these issues and to help find solutions to ensure that this is a safe workplace for yourself and Lynn. Firstly, do you remember the bullying and harassment policy you signed when you first began work with BySmart?
I think so. That was a few years ago now, but I think I remember it.
Okay, no worries. We'll run through this policy first just to ensure you remember and understand the policy before we move into the comments that were made to Lynn.
Okay, no worries.
Firstly, the policy states that BySmart is committed to providing a working environment that is free from bullying.
I don't think I was bullying her, was I?
And let's just run through the policy and we can discuss together what the outcome is.
Okay.
The policy states that working relationships and standards of behaviours between employees are important workplace issues. The BySmart Code of Conduct sets out principles for behaviour and behaviour required in the workplace, namely that all people should be treated with respect, all employees should develop an awareness about the impact of their behaviour on others, and there's an agreement about what is appropriate behaviour at work. BySmart considers that bullying in the workplace is inappropriate and unacceptable behaviour, and those employees found to have either committed or condoned such behaviour in the workplace may be subject to disciplinary action.
Okay, I can see what you mean, and I understand that I've come across in a way of bullying and harassing. I honestly didn't mean to come across in that way. I just thought maybe if I said something about her sales, she might work a bit harder to keep them up.
Okay, I'm glad that you've acknowledged this, and I think it's best if we address the comments you've made to Lynn and for you to gain a full understanding of why it's important to be positive and kind within the workplace.
No worries. I'm happy to apologise to Lynn and move forward from this as quick as possible.
So, regarding the comments made about Lynn's sales results, she stated that you mentioned her sales and compared them with your own sales, telling her that she's let the team down. Do you remember saying this?
Yes, I do, but I was saying it to make her try and get her work a little harder next time.
Thank you for admitting to making these comments, Eddie. Firstly, I'd like you to understand that everyone is different and gives to this organisation in different ways. Everyone has a different personal and professional circumstances which may or may not affect their work. However, it's up to their supervisor and managers to address this in the appropriate manner. It's not up to other team members to make these comments. As the sales supervisor, it's important to me that my team remain positive, motivated and respectful to one another, allowing each team member to feel comfortable in their workplace. And as an employee and in accordance with the BySmart bullying and harassment policy, you have a responsibility to ensure that your actions do not negatively affect other staff members' careers, health or well-being, and are consistent with the BySmart Code of Conduct. Does this all make sense so far?
Yes. Am I in any trouble?
We're just addressing this issue to ensure that we can move forward and work well together as a team.
I am more than happy to work towards this.
Perfect. Now, as a supervisor, I want you to understand that I have my own responsibilities to my team in accordance with the BySmart bullying and harassment policy. These are to provide a safer work environment that enables staff to carry out their work responsibilities free from bullying. This includes investigating complaints of bullying thoroughly and expeditiously, and reviewing work units where bullying has been found to have taken place, and to educate my team on the issue of harassment and bullying to avoid its incidents, and to inform employees of the procedures to deal with the problem should it occur.
Okay, this all does make sense.
Fantastic. So you can understand why Lynn might feel the way she does when she's approached by another team member in a negative way regarding her sales, and why it's important that we address these issues to ensure we have a healthy work environment for all employees.
Yes, I do. I can see where she's coming from and I understand why she might be upset and depressed. I would really like to apologise to Lynn and help us all move forward from this.
I think an apology is a great idea. We can look forward, into doing this in a formal way. We'll ask Lynn just to make sure we remain respectful to her feelings.
Yep, that's no problem. What happens now?
Now, moving forward, my intention is to, in 4 weeks' time, conduct a formal performance review and to track the progress between yourself and Lynn to ensure that these issues are resolved and we are able to maintain a healthy work environment for both you and Lynn. This is a really important step, as I'd like to see improvements within the team between yourself and Lynn. There is no formal action to be taken at this time. However, this will be reviewed in 4 weeks from today. How does this sound? Do you have any questions?
What happens at the 4-week mark if you are happy with the progress?
At the formal review in 4 weeks, if I am satisfied that your working relationship with Lynn is tracking well, I will take no further action regarding the complaint.
Okay, this sounds good. I'll ensure I make an effort to make Lynn feel more welcome and comfortable at work and ensure that I remain positive when providing any comments regarding sales.
That sounds good, Eddie. I think we can finish our meeting here. Just a reminder that everything we discuss here today will remain confidential between yourself and I, and however, I will be having a meeting with Lynn to discuss some feedback regarding our conversation, which will also remain confidential. I'm looking forward to seeing the changes in the workplace. If you have any issues regarding this complaint or the processes or with anything we've spoken about today, please come and see me.
No worries, thanks Mel. And again, I apologise for my actions and will be more responsible.
Thanks, Eddie.